What am I doing with my 20s? I ask myself that every night, staring at the ceiling, drowning in a mix of dreams too big and discipline too fragile. We know what we want, we know what we don't. And yet, we scroll, we procrastinate, we escape into distractions that make us feel good for a moment but empty in the long run. It's not that we don't care, it's that the weight of expectation, of failure, feels unbearable. We tell ourselves that tomorrow will be different, that this time will finally be consistent, that we won't fall back into old habits. And yet, 2 days later, we crash. Again and again. It's frustrating, isn't it? The cycle of starting strong, believing in ourselves, feeling motivated, only to watch it slip through our fingers, crushed under exhaustion, doubt, and the familiar voice whispering asterisk, maybe I'm just not built for this. We see others achieving, moving forward, as if they have some secret we don't. Meanwhile, we're stuck in the same loop, knowing exactly what we need to do but somehow never being able to do it for long enough. And that's the part that hurts the most, because deep down, we were capable. We know that if we could just stay disciplined, just keep going, we could actually become the person we dream of being. So why is it so damn hard? Why do we betray ourselves over and over again? Why do we chase things that drain us when we could be building something that fulfills us? Some days it feels like life is running ahead, leaving us behind. The pressure to have it all figured out, to be successful, to make the right choices, weighs on our chest like a boulder. We tell ourselves we're still young, that we have time, but at the same time we feel like we're running out of it. We feel guilty for wasting time, but the guilt itself paralyzes us even more. And when we do fall short, the spiral begins. Self-doubt, frustration, a quiet sadness that lingers in the background of our daily lives. And then comes the voice. Why even bother? But listen to me, you are not a failure just because you're struggling. You are not weak because you've fallen 100 times. You are not behind just because your journey doesn't look like someone else's. Life is not about never failing. It's about what you do, you fail. You restart the restart, and once more, you restart. Because the only way you truly fail is if you stop trying altogether. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be someone who refuses to give up. And I promise you, one day, after all the starts and stops, all the breakdowns and breakthroughs, you'll realize that every fall was just a lesson, every setback was just a chapter, and every restart was proof that you never quit on yourself. I know it's hard, I know you're tired, but you are still here, still trying, and that is enough. You are enough, and I am so proud of you.